Because we don't have time in class to go over all the ins and outs of finding books for secondary sources, this quick video will just help you fill in the gaps. The two main types of secondary sources that you'll need to find are journal articles and books. We talked about journal articles in class, so now we're just going to fill in the few things you need to know about books. If you imagine that the pink dot are all the books we have here in our library, you can search and request all of those, and you can get them either right away or within about 15 minutes.
But it's also important to know that you have access to many more books through the CSU Plus service, which, if you ever used Link Plus before, CSU Plus is the new Link Plus. What it is a way to request books from all of the different CSU libraries. It only works for print books, not online, but there are many more books available at other libraries that we might not have, and you can request those. The service is totally free. The only thing you need to know is it takes about 3 to 5 days for the books to arrive. Now let's get into the process of actually finding books. In terms of how to type in your search, you can use all of the same techniques that we learned in terms of searching the databases for journal articles. Let's say you're working on the topic of the role of religion in the American Revolution. The first most important thing is only to type in important words. Religion, American Revolution are really the only words that matter in this search. The reason for that is that computers can't distinguish the importance of the different words you type in. If you type in a word like role or the or of, the computer will think that you absolutely need that word to show up in the title or subject or description of the book you're looking for. The only words that you absolutely care about are religion and American Revolution, so those should be the ones to focus on. If you're searching for a phrase like American Revolution and you want those two words stuck together, put quotes around them. Otherwise, the computer can separate the two words and find you sources that mention the words but not necessarily together as a phrase. Remember that there's always more than one way to talk about a topic. Remember that there's almost always more than one way to talk about a topic, and building options into your search can be a really good way to do that. The key thing to keep in mind is typing the word "or" in all caps in between your search words. So religion or church tells the computer either one of those words is fine, I don't care which. Remember too that you can cut words off with the asterisk to find different word endings. Searching for religion will only find the word religion, whereas if we cut off that N and put an asterisk there, we can find religion, religions plural, or religious. It's also a good idea when you're searching for books to put the search word history into your search, and that's because the book database covers all subject areas possible, not just history. To search for books available here at SFSU or from other CSU libraries, you'll need to use the OneSearch, the main search box at the top of the library's website. You can start by typing in your search directly into the search box, but it's faster to first use the Books and Media link, and that's because the main search box will also include article results. For anyone who used to use the library catalog to search for books, that option is no longer available. When you're searching OneSearch, it's always a good idea to start by signing in. And that's because if OneSearch knows that you're an SFSU student, it will do a better job of displaying information and making it smoother for you to actually get the books that you want. You can start by just typing your search into the main search box, and that main search box will work fine as long as you don't want to build options into your search. But if you do want to build options into your search, use the advanced search. That will allow you to make option sets. If you'd like to search for more than 2 ideas, just add a new line for more search boxes. Notice that there's an option up top to search for books and media at SF State or books and media available from throughout the CSU Plus system. I recommend starting by searching what's available here at SF State, but it's good to know that you can easily switch to see what books are available from other libraries just right here within OneSearch. It's a good idea to use the refinement options on the left to focus in your search results, so you don't have to go through quite as many listings. For example, we're looking for books here. We might want things that are published more recently, and in particular, the subject options can help if most of the books coming up are not particularly on topic. Once you've started to find books that look interesting, go ahead and click on the title to get the full details of the book. That's where you'll see where you can access the book, as well as the details, the subject of the book, and the description, which often includes a quick summary and or a table of contents. The subject is always the best place to look for better search words, just like when we were searching for journal articles. If a book is available online, OneSearch will tell you that in the Online Access section, and you can just follow the link to access the book online. If a book is a print book, you'll see a section that says In the Library. There are two options here. If OneSearch tells you a particular floor, then that's a book you get yourself. Write down the call number for the book and head to that floor of the library to retrieve it. If you need help with the call numbers, just ask at one of our help desks. Some books listed as in the library will have a location of library retrieval system, and those are books you have to request online. The service only takes 15 minutes for your book to be available at the book checkout desk, but you do have to actually request it online, not get it yourself off the shelf.